Industries. Access granted.
What happened? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm alright. I got bumped during the transfer. Are you in?
I'm in. Where are you?
I'm just outside the firewall. Thorn was right. There is no way past this thing.
I'll find a way. There's not a firewall anywhere I can't take down.
Oh yes, I nearly forgot about your alternative set of skills. Be careful, Jet.
Don't worry, Dad. It'll be a piece of cake.
Grid access terminated.
You have entered a new system with different memory requirements. Please reconfigure subroutines. Alright. Well, let's throw in YAMP and Profiler. And let's get going with primitive charge as well. I'm waiting on an update on that weapon. Cluster and Drunken Dims. Then all the armor we can get. And that's actually a wrap. I think I like that configuration. And we are not that far away from another level up, which is going to further increase our weapon efficiency.
Can you tell me how to access a modulator socket?
Currently, it's not possible. Local data stream functionality is down.
When do you expect the data streams to be back online?
The bit is missing to get into the control room. Otherwise, I would reset the data streams myself.
Alright. Yeah, we have the firewall exit port. Controlling the frequency of the barrier protecting the exit port leading to the firewall are two modular sockets. Taking them offline will cause the barrier to lower and allow access into the high security firewall. Yeah, we are past the firewall, but we now have to go into the firewall in order to hack it. A skill that Jet practiced on the server of his old high school. There is a bit down there, actually. We need to get to that. First an email? Yes. Okay. First combat, it seems. That hurt us a lot. But look at our Drunken Dims doing damage. Permission 5. No worries, Rocco. I do not want any harm to come upon you. I want these guys to go get wrecked. Just look at the damage Drunken Dims are outputting. It's crazy. Also a finder. Even more enemies. Ah. Yeah. Okay, let's not charge in there without a head. Oh, and there's a code optimization where...
Illegal program termination.
Oops.
Activating security resin station.
Oops. Illegal programming termination. We kinda annihilated someone important, it seems like. Let's maybe move a different way. Is there a way to get up here? Can we get up here? Ouch! If there's one skill that Thorn had that I would like to have, it's eliminating programs without the system crashing. Not that I would want to, but it would be very handy in case we need it at some point. So that thing is gone as well. Here we have Spam Filter. And even with all of his armor, he cannot survive a full hit from this.
Activating security resin station.
All gone, all annihilated. Now there is permission 5 in here. We do not even remotely have the permissions required to deactivate this. There's infinite energy down here, but I think a jump down is going to kill us. Now there is another program, another...
Program termination.
Oops. I suppose that is the problem we are running in with the Drunken Dims. They just annihilate everything else along with our enemies. I suppose we are in a area with civilians, so a scalpel is more efficient in here. Well, not efficient, more selective and more reasonable than the absolute annihilator we have on our hands now. I mean, it's 2/3 more damage from a weapon that was previously already doing massive amounts of damage. 5 balls instead of mere 3. At least I am assuming that is how it works. Now we do have... there was one more enemy back here, no? Let's download the email. This is from Pop-Off to Crown, from basically the present, about the digitization process. We have just completed digitizing the first wave of data wraiths. There are a few bugs initially. No, there were a few bugs initially, but the process is currently working as expected, proceeding on schedule. We did it. Dr. Eva Popov, PhD, Corporate Human Resources of Future Control Industries. Apparently some have the Inc. incorporated after the name, and some don't. I'm not sure why. Or what, well, kind of what that triggers. I'm assuming they may simply not be using all the most recent updated, signature.
Both modulators are infested with resource hogs. All it's going to take is for one of those knuckleheads to kick out a power tab and kapowie! Down goes the socket.
Okay. Now we get the modular power sockets. Oh yeah, modular socket. A modular socket is a self-contained hub with 4 power tabs controlling its operation. Power tabs can be easily destroyed with a weapon and can be identified by their yellow color. And we need to destroy them. We need to do what were they called? The resource hogs currently have not done. I don't know if this code optimization is ever coming up on our level.
Program.
Hello, Rocco. But I'm pretty sure we are going down towards it. We don't have permission to move across here, I think. Yeah, we do not. Now remember at the start, when I said that I would now be talking to every program because I found a single program that had a dialogue even though it did not have an exclamation mark. That's her.
Have you seen a data wraith yet? Oh, scary.
What is a data wraith?
Some say they're users. I can't understand a word they're saying. They use a fully encrypted language. You can always tell when they're coming. Just listen for an eerie clatter.
Yeah, data wraiths. They are specially trained hackers digitized into a computer with the primary goal of infiltrating the world's computer networks from the inside. And boy, they look scary. Well, we now know who we are going to be fighting, and I think that we are now outside of a civilian area. And that is the eerie what did they call it? I'm not sure. Upgrading apparently the next batch. This is an enemy, yeah. I wasn't entirely sure.
Activating security resin station.
Ouch. Oh, I hurt myself badly there. More than the enemy. Ah. And somebody must have been behind me. Yeah. I think on second thought that maybe the dialogue with Tess activates when you come close to her. Because other characters have shown that to happen. But I'm not entirely sure. Ghost mode, failsafe, and something else that I was not able to read in time. And I think we had some guys coming from the rear. That said, I don't want to nuke Tess. I'm now kind of scared from that flank that we had coming in. So using our scalpel here is a good idea, I think. Yeah, full on health, and we have infinite energy somewhere. Right around the corner, actually, so it's no big deal if we don't get the core dumps in time. There is the bit we saw. Now, is that all the enemies? Kinda doubt it. Now, this is just permission 5 again. And the bit. But back here is an archive bin and the code optimization ware, which seems to be moving down. Now, permission 2. Energy Claw. Cluster, but we already have gold. And fuzzy signature, which we already have beta for. Yeah, Energy Claw. I want to try that out. I never did before. Let's optimize something, but look at this first. It's in alpha state. It uses 1 energy units. Short-range weapon capable of draining health from enemies while transferring it to your energy reserve. In alpha, it has limited range. It does a slow drain and slow recharge. In beta, it is close range. Drain is increased 25%, energy recharge 50%. And in gold, it has moderate range. The drain is increased by 50% and the energy recharge by 100%. I want to slot that in instead of primitive charge. Yeah. Well, let's check that out. I was not a fan of the blaster, and I may not be a fan of the energy claw. That was its name, right? I already forgot. Yeah, energy claw. I don't entirely know if we can survive, but if we can get close to an enemy, let's try it out. I hope it stun locks enemies as well. Now that said, we can now enter here. There's another build node. This is a data stream control room. Alright. Reset local data stream functionality. Let's see. Yeah, we are recharging energy, although only slightly. Can we just... I kind of want to experiment with this energy claw thing now. But we probably should be getting rid of one of the data wraiths. It seems to stun lock the other one. We have a bit of cover here. Wow, it's actually a lot more long range than I had expected. And we are most certainly stun locking the enemy. They can't do anything. Oh, and more data waves are moving in. Their fully encrypted language coming to bear. Oh wow, they are sometimes just about invisible. Plus they're doing a bang-up job though. So we have permission 5 and permission 7. We only need 7. And if we can get one more build node, we are up to level 8, or version 8 in this case. Shouldn't be hard to find. There's 3 more in this level. In case we ever are running into energy problems, we now have the ability to regenerate energy on the fly, it seems. Now we are moving back into a populated area. Tess seems to have taken cover. And yeah, now we have that data stream up and running. Rocco up here. No enemies detected. But we can now deactivate the segpressor here. And also rather important, we can now refill our health. Up to max, actually. Now, is there anything up here? I don't think so. There doesn't seem to be any more archive bins. Let's go into the modular socket and take our big guy weapon in order to take down a couple of resource hogs